and somehow I'm being vindicated. I think they've been overrated. I think there's a major problem within that team. I don't think anybody has gone deep to get what's happening. They are really conceding. It's one of the teams that is conceding many goals in the league. But I like the fact that their coach was appointed as the under-17 coach for the national team. I don't want to take away that from him. He's been a coach that is associated with the young players. He is someone who knows where to find players. Though I heard him talk about the time that they had for assembling the team was quite short. But for me, I think you need to work with what you have. But going back to the Nairobi United match, Nairobi United is not any other team at the moment. Nairobi United dismantled Bandari in my presence at Dandora Stadium. It's one of the teams that is so currently flying in this league. Very good consistency, very good financial backing from the governor of Nairobi, a very good coach in Nicholas Muyoti. You know, football is a game that has several components. And when all these components are at par, then you get success. I'm looking at a team that is perhaps going to play in the quarterfinals in the Confederations Cup. I look at the draw that they had. I hope that they were going to get, the fixture will be into their favor, because when you have such a big tournament, you need to have the fixture in your favor, in the sense that you have perhaps a weak team to start as you move into the group stage, and of course perhaps the big teams towards the end. But having said that, the chicken are coming home to Angoa.
Now, yesterday there was a derby, the Serikali and the Sirkal, whereby Gor Mahia beat Police FC. Jana tulijua ni Sirkal, ilikuwa juu ya the Serikali. Mutiso, being a former Gor Mahia player, and Gor Mahia is doing currently very well, and what do you think made them win yesterday's match?
Well, allow me, before we delve into that, I'd like to also weigh in on Nairobi United, and I think that's a good project going on. Right now, they're occupying third place, having played 6 matches, won 4 times, have lost 2 times. And those two games that they lost, it was quite unfortunate because they were at the back of their CAF Confederations matches, so you cannot you can take that away from them. But then again, for yesterday's match, Gor Mahia versus Kenya Police, tuliona timu gani ndio serikali kweli. Police are better off down there protecting the sanctity of the Premier League, because when you look at the bottom of the table, there's Police, there was Ulinzi, AP's Bomet, so the defense is very tight towards the bottom of the table. But I'm so happy for Sharif Musa, who scored the second goal. I mean, he earned his first call-up last week for Harambee Stars for maiden call-up, and when you get that as a player, and the following weekend you have a match, a big match like that against the defending champions, and you score a goal, that shows you're justifying your selection. And I really hope the matches I've seen him play, that game against Mathare United, where he also scored, and he's a man with confidence right now. He's a man who's on form, and I hope that he also clicks and he takes this form to the national team, because we need players who are on form in the national team. And Sharif Musa is one of those old school wingers where I saw him whenever he's 1v1 versus a defender, he will try and take that defender on. And that is what I like about him. I've been watching the Premier League for the past couple of seasons, and I've not been seeing that. Even in the national team, we've not been seeing that. Players who have confidence that when I'm getting to this fullback, I have the ability to beat this fullback, maybe bring in a cross or even score. So for Sharif Musa, he's playing almost akin to Boniface Moshiri. He's someone who's also fearless, and that is why he's a mainstay right now in the current national team setup. So for Kogalo this season, apart from Nairobi United and maybe Kakamega Homeboys, who I think will fall off as the season goes on, will give them a run for their money. For Nairobi United, they look very strong this season, and they have a game at hand. They're 4 points behind Gor Mahia. So if they win their game at hand, they'll be only 1 point off Gor Mahia. if they go to the latter stages of CAF Confederations, I really hope that they have a big squad. The January is coming. It's only 2 months away. And I hope the coach, Nicholas Muyoti and Salim Ali, together with Edwin Maura, who is my former teammate, I really hope that they add more players to their squad.
Coach Ken Kabedi, I know you're very saddened by what happened with your team, but let's talk about Gor Mahia and Police FC, Jana. Umeingia hapa when you're complaining, our field, we were beaten, blah, blah, blah.
Before we touch on the police.
Okay.
Wacha niguze kidogo.
Bugusa.
Nairobi United. In the beginning of the season, I was proud saying Nairobi United might win the league. However, I'm changing that statement. Arocho said Nairobi United are consistent. I don't think they've been consistent in the league. They've only won like the last 2 consecutive matches. Walipigwa, I think Sofapaka 3-0. So they are gaining.
Coming from?
Listen. They are gaining momentum. They are gaining consistency, but they are not yet consistent. I've watched a couple of their matches. Them beating Kariobangi Sharks. It's a good congratulations to them. But I don't think Kariobangi Sharks is it's a big team that you can just dump yourself, say we played the best and everything. Yes, 4 goals, that's good. Then I am proud as a coach in that match. Kidogo Pandea Sharks, one of the players I coached debuted in that match and scored against Nairobi United. That for me as a coach, I take that pride. For the Police match, again same scenario na Sharks na Police. Sharks na Nairobi United. I think Police, the coach is yet to understand the team. And luckily for Gor, they found Police in that situation. And they took advantage of it. Again, on what Motisa said about Sharif Musa, the previous national team coach, Firat, once said that Kenya, we do not have natural wingers. We do not have good wingers. And I think now that statement is going to change. Boni is doing wonderful work. Sharif Musa is doing wonderful work. If you watch KPL, at least you can see. But we're still not yet there. We still just have a handful of people those wingers who are able to see the space and take on their opponents. That shows the SportPesa League is becoming better. The Kenya football is becoming better. And so far, so good. The league is super competitive. And when we can, Tuguzia Mathare United. Tuguzia Mathare United.
Guzia, actually, I'll give you some few minutes now. After failing before we move on, let's listen to what Coach had to say about Gor Mahia's win yesterday against Police FC.
Congrats to the opponent. They deserve this win. We, in life, in sport, in football, either win, either learn the lesson. Now we learn the lesson about how and what to move forward, and ahead of us, we will see how to manage everything in the days.
Today, it was special because we saw the opponent play, and so, normally we go 4-3-3. This time when we went 3-5-2, in order to put pressure on them. We did that and work in the first half. Second half, we were just, as a matter of fact, to manage the game. We saw them coming in with long balls and stuff, but we weren't too worried about it at all.
Now, gentlemen, after failing to register a win in their last 5 matches, Shabana did that thing over the weekend, and I think I'll finish with Arocho. I'll start off with you, Coach Ken Kabedi, and then Mutiso Alafu.
No, I need to say something about Gor.
The table toppers.
So yesterday, over the weekend, Shabana walipiga Ulinzi, and I don't know what happened because